Yeah, I turned down the game music to because when I put this up on YouTube, it gets partial ban because of the audio, I guess. So I'm thinking it's because of the copyrighted music. So we'll see if that's it. Come on, Twitch, recognize them live. Alright guys, we're going to chat down side screen and we'll get started. I may turn the music up just a tad, I don't know. We'll go ahead and try the training.
Guys, last time we were out here, the coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you, so let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Still got silver. So I gotta turn the stadium speakers down too. You know what? How's everyone doing today?
Today, from Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good pickup there by Marlon Mack, and he was a 1,000-yard runner in 2019, and has been very consistent in moving the ball for the Colts. Last 2 seasons, at least 8 touchdowns rushing each year.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Charles, a look there at the Colts draft class for 2020. No first-round pick, remember, courtesy of the DeForest Buckner deal. But, you know, lots of weapons after that.
Certainly are, and they really are playing a physical brand of football in Indianapolis to go along with that offensive line. So stand on offense. Michael Pittman, the wide receiver, a strong physical target. He was selected number 34.
Oh,
He
come
rifles one
on.
that's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Great way to start.
So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
My hit.
Terrell Basham
the button to throw it away.
Him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Okay.
Brings
See how
up
it is.
third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week
come
on the
on.
ground,
I know I got at least a yard.
this game as well.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's gonna be
Damn it, man. I'm trying to give him enough time to get open.
Terrell Basham able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up
on him.
incomplete.
I don't know why he...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Get the
football.
ball back.
But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to look deep down the field. And
that was not a low
incomplete.
pass.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal. He's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster. But when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run here with Mack. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Trey Burton. Incomplete.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's not what I pressed, damn it.
It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And Pascal's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 25-yard line.
That does not put us in field. For the announcers.
Back to throw again.
What was that?
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And that one goes incomplete. He's
I don't understand why I'm struggling. Their defensive line isn't that bad, but yet they keep getting through.
Like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And nowhere to fit that football.
That wasn't even a high pass.
It's knocked away and incomplete for T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. The first half did not go there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Camp. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off.
Why does he stop? I don't understand.
Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch.
If I was controlling him, he would have got yardage.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to run with Mack. Able to get a couple here.
He had a
but
wide
won't get
open hole
across
to
the
his
plate
left.
as they stop him right around the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Roosevelt Nix, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Mack. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game charts.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air.
And he's going to go down.
Come on,
they sack him back at the 42. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Yeah, it's just like my Lions. Just like, no, we won't let him through.
Campbell making the catch. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A huge play that time for the Colts. 47 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
Oh,
and he is
how that
met
happened.
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go right back to Mack.
Come on,
he'll
Mack.
fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. forced out to his left. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Colts, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next.
God, man. That was definitely a rough game.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. They know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up.
Out of bounds. You gotta be kidding me. How can I still get gold? Well, I could have if he would have caught that.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
Yeah, but trying to remember all those different pass types is kind of hard when you got people coming at you. strikeout for Marlon Mack.
Today.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
There we go.
He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end. And now it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30,
Come on,
they could be in
Hilton.
some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And the Colts first down.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 16 carries, 86 yards.
He's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Colts.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run here with Mack. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
The pass.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 yards on
And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down, it's Mack. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup there on the run. 36 yards.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Good job, Matt.
Seven, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Fucking went for it. Are you serious?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
first down.
Reception there by T.Y. Hilton, and he absolutely terrifies defenses when he gets downfield. Speed, shiftiness, excellent hands. 5 1,000-yard seasons in his career.
Number 25.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the... On first down, it's Mack. Down right around the 25.
Marlon Mack.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
It was not a touch pass. God, I hate this game sometimes.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
T.Y. Hilton.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Fucking offensive line.
Now the Bears going to call the first year
I don't know
timeout.
why.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh my God! What the?
Intercepted.
That was not the button I hit.
Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Coaches.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
Seriously, that very just
Too
turned the
tough to
stream
hold
off
on to
quick.
that one. It's
Keep
2nd down.
fucking me like this.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him the first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Indianapolis.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
At the 42. The sack by Robert Quinn. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Buying time to his left. He's got Jack Doyle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that.
No
You
pick.
got away with it.
And for the third time here,
Fucking
this
garbage.
game is intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. A run by Mack to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an
I love how
ex-defensive
it's
back
my
talks
fault when
quarterback
I threw that
mechanics,
ball
right?
first.
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And his passes.
Nope.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First carry from Marlon Mack. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier.
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 16 carries, 86 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1. because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell.
Complete to Paris
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Jack
That's a
Doyle.
staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. Mack, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
Marlon Mack.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard
Well,
line.
any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Indianapolis.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 12. First down, they'll start out with Mack. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
And they're going to get him. He's taken
That's
down for
fucking
a sack.
bullshit. I was throwing it, but okay, whatever.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Mack. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Kidder here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I even turned the fucking
Paris
injuries
Campbell,
down.
his 5th time. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. Wiggles free, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
To number 13.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mack. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit.
I mean, man, I wasn't hurried. I was under pressure.
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown. First down, Mack. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got
Yeah,
Burton
see,
here.
that was my
And
fault.
he's
I hit the
dropped
wrong
right
button.
at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And Trey Burton making the catch for his new team, the Colts, but he was a member of these Bears the last 2 seasons. Had a career best 54 catches, in fact, 2 years ago, but then injuries held him to just 14 total catches in 2019. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Should have played Assassin's Creed.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack, and he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
I understand injuries happen in football,
The big play
but this
has
is
him all
ridiculous.
the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 30.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Over the middle, complete. That's Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mack.
The pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
A 7-yard
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain it.
Come on, man.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
So we come to halftime here. All right, folks, eager to get back. On first down, Mack. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He was
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now throwing on first down and completing it.
Good block, Colton.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think, yes, sir.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Roosevelt Nix, his 2nd touchdown on the season. They'll run on first down. It's Mack. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Staying on the ground with Mack. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he's got his man, Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
On first down, Mack. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 46.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run on first down. It's Mack, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd and 9 now. The toss here completed to Pittman. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Oh,
He's got Jack
come
Doyle.
on, Doyle.
The pass.
They'll run for it. This is Mack. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped.
Come on, Mac. I was trying to get you to 100.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. Here's Mack. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I need to try to get Hilton more involved. Oh, I meant to check the fucking injury report. Ooh. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And they would spin the block around just like they own the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money? Okay, I'm turning the fucking injuries down just a little bit more, because this is getting... Because like I said, I know it's football, injuries happen, but come on. Go 17. Still can't fathom Colin Kaepernick being on the Broncos. Garrett, man, I can't wait to line up across from you this week. We got 4 down linemen about to pounce on you like starving wolves. We ain't gonna call it a day until there's nothing left of you. Dude, it's gonna be a fun matchup. I love the way you approach the game, and I'm ready to embrace the challenge. You're gonna be embracing the turf when I'm done with you. Get ready. Go ahead and do the training real quick, and then I'll have to log off because my brother is coming to pick me up, so
All right, get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Players do not walk. Let's see some hustle. And Rocco Lady.
I need a watch thrown into zones.
All right, this is for all the marbles. This is for gold.
I don't know why they made it white on white. It's almost impossible to tell where you're at. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end there right now. Like I said, I have to get ready to leave, so let's see who's on. We'll drop a raid real quick and then
Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And they would spin the block around just like the hair on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot.
actually, I think we'll just end the stream right there. Thanks to everyone who came by and hung out. I do appreciate it. Might play a couple more games tonight. Just depends on how I feel, I guess. But guys, with that being said, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.